Welcome back to Upper Lusatia for the Back to Basics series, episode 20, with me, MrSealyp. It is 1:45 in the afternoon in sunny Upper Lusatia. Happy days. A lot has changed. I say a lot has changed. I mean, crop-wise, we are in a position where Field 9 that we own is ready to harvest. Field 11 that we own is ready to harvest. Field 7 is ready to harvest. And Field 12 is also ready to harvest. If we look at soil composition, 14 doesn't need anything else, so that's still growing. 17 I haven't put any seed in yet, but we'll get round to that. But there's a job I need to do first, before anything else, a job and an apology. I can only apologise. I know I did during the video, but for that thing, it looks great, but whoa, the noise. It's just... the tracks of my tears. That song springs to mind. Oh, it's just dreadful. Oh, it's too noisy. Too noisy. It's got to go. I've lost a chunk on that. That was, what, 55, 57 or something I paid for it. So I'm going to sell that. But we are going to reinvest in another one. I know what you're going to, he must be mad. Well, yeah, I guess I am. We're going to get the other one. The one that I used on the golden days of farming. I want a tracked one. I want an old clanker. This one is more of a clanker than a squeaker. The other one was squeaker's an understatement. I'm going to go for the 160/55 turbo. This is made by the same guys. This is Pepe 978. Team FSI modding, but this is also 352C was a part of this one. Now, interestingly, that one, it says 26,000, but if you go for the 180 horsepower version, it's mega expensive, etc., etc. How did I go for the higher horsepower? I can't remember what I did in the end. So I might not have lost a load of money. This one, I can have standard or cab. I'm going to have cab. Mind you, that's an extra $5,000 to have a cab on it. No, I'm going to go standard. 31,000, and that's 160 horsepower straight out of the box. Lovely. So we're going to buy that. But we're also going to do, and what I missed on the other one, the 120C, was if we go to weights, which are just along here, there are weights for them, which I didn't realise. You got the Fiat Trattori weight for the orange one, and then you got the FiatAgri 160/55 weight. That's only a -2 on the slot count. That's a -5 for a weight. That seems a bit excessive. So we're going to get that as well. Let's buy that. Fantastic. So first job, before I do anything, is, I don't know now, does that look weird without a cab? It does look a bit bizarre, doesn't it? It's way bigger than the other one. Look at the size of it. Now, let's check out the noise, shall we? Oh, it's like it's wrapped in cotton wool. A little bit of squeak, clanking tracks. That's how it should be. Wondrous. Right, let's get his front weight on it. There we go, front weight on. There we go. Let's have a look. I say in cab. It's not really in cab, is it? Lights. Very nice indeed. The pedals. Yeah. Look at the pedals. Pedals move. Levers, pedals. It's all good. It's all going on. So, first things first then, we're going to just whiz out and do a few tree stumps. Just a couple, because I didn't do them in the last one. Because I just decided I'm not driving that thing anymore. I'm driving it back to the store to sell it. The noise. So I thought, that's going off screen, I'm not doing any of that. I don't want to hurt my subscribers' ears any more than I already have. Oh dear. It was terrible. Ghastly. So, yeah, a bit of harvesting next then. I think we're going to do field 9, I suppose. Yeah, we'll do field 9. I want to check the wool situation and the wool prices, because I want to try and get rid of some of the wool. Now, the thing is, I've got to remember, where did I cut the trees down over here? They're over this direction, weren't they? Can I find them though? Kind of. So let's turn that on. Oh, if we're dropping down, not too bad. Right, let's see. Are we going to get wood chip? Oh, is there one there? Have I missed one? That's weird. Where's the one there? Oh, there it is. There we go. Did we get it? I think we might have done. Yep, cool. Nice. This is wicked. I think using this as a plough as well is going to be absolutely brilliant. I might even take this out to the big field. Is it 24? I always forget the number of that. I haven't done anything with that field yet. Because it's a roundish field, it's kind of an odd shape. I just haven't really... I should. Did I only do 4 trees here? When I loaded up that... when I did the logging episode, I must have done. Let's lift that up. Probably dangerous to keep that running during transit, but you know. I'm definitely a few more around here. Oh, that sounds just so much better, doesn't it? Right, so I'm going to carry on doing these. I'll clear these all off screen. You don't need to see me just cutting stumps for a whole episode. But I just wanted to show that the other one's gone. We've got a new one. And I'm using it for what I originally intended, was stump grinding. But then also, because you can use it as a plough, it's the perfect bit of kit. There is also that three-point link crane, isn't there? Like log crane. I've never really used it, again because I find them a little bit fiddly, so I've never really tried it. But I think having a log crane on the back of this would make it quite a cool bit of kit as well, wouldn't it? Anyway, yeah, that said, I will see you in a bit, and we'll get some harvesting done, and also let's get some seeding done, etc, etc. Day to day, we are continuing on making money on a small scale. When you're buying tractors for 31,000, 35,000, 40,000, you don't need to be making hundreds and hundreds of thousands. When you're spending 400, 500,000 on a tractor, you need a lot of money. So yeah. Right, let's get cracking, shall we? This is quite a long harvester. The turning circle's not fantastic. Compared to the Bison, which has that incredible turning circle, this I'm going to end up injuring chickens and crushing eggs. No, can I avoid both? I can. Yes, just. I think I'm going to start on the far side. Oh, actually, I might do a straight edge across here, or try and straighten up a little bit. So this one's barley. We've got a little bit of a join there, haven't we? Yeah, not weird. I don't remember doing that at the time. Lift the header up. Now this tree might cause a bit of an issue if I hire a worker, so what I'll do is drop that header down. Do this first strip myself. I'll do a bit more of it myself actually than I normally do, and then I'll go and get a trailer. And again, I don't think the yield's going to be massive. It's not a huge field. Cruise control on. No, it's not too bad actually, is it? I think each strip's going to be, what, 2,000? What am I hoping? 1.6, 1.7, 1.8, 1.9. Yeah, easily 2,000 per strip. Actually, it's going to be pretty good. Very good indeed. Not too sure what the price of barley is doing at the moment, but they're all good. Still absolutely love all the detail. Seeing all those workings, belts, just incredible. Detail of this mod is phenomenal. I know I said it at the time when it came out, I did my guide tour on it, and it's just brilliant. Not everyone's cup of tea, I totally get that. Not everyone's going to like this type or style or anything like that, but cool. So, nearly full grain tank already, excellent. In 2 strips. Not bad. Beacons are on. Hopefully it won't fill up and you can turn around. Yep. So the pipe will be on the right side. Let's go and get a tractor and trailer. This will probably go into storage actually. Let's have a quick look. How are we looking? Barley prices on amazing. Reela, 6.39. That's not too bad. It's not phenomenal, but it's not bad. Prices for sunflower is going up. I've got 10,000 litres of that. Soybean, we've got the 9,000 litres that we got off of field 17. and the price of that's going up, 1.5 and rising, which is good. If that hits anywhere around 2,000, I'll probably sell that. Let's have a look at the... Yeah, wall's just static now at 7.5. So, so it's just a case of how much of it do I have? That's a 76%, so that's our second pallet. Once that second pallet reaches 100%, I'll take 2, I think, at a time. I'm not going to do 1 then come back for another one, and you know, we'll do 2 at a time. I think it's probably the best way around it. We're looking... That's weird. The cleanliness of the cows. I've used the... I've got my pickup conveyor, and that's... I've been over there twice now to check that. The air is clean. It's clear. But it won't go off 98%, so I must be missing something somewhere. Very odd. Anyway, not to worry. I was going to get a trailer, wasn't I? Because that's stopped now. Should never have the harvester stopped. It's a waste of time. It's a waste of money, etc. Anyway, let's go get this tractor. So this is where that new that Annaberger filled container thing. Mind you, that said, that's quite high side as well. I'm just thinking, because the auger pipes on the Fortschritt and on the Bison are quite low, it's harder to get high sided trailers under them. So I thought, well, yeah, if that new Annaberger one was out, you could load into that, and then you could then load into bigger trailers to one side. But if it won't load into that, it's irrelevant then, because you still can't do anything with it. That said, this is only a 15,000 litre trailer, so this is going to fill up fairly quickly. I think we're going to get more than 15,000 litres off this, aren't we? I would assume so. We'll see how we get on. It'll be interesting to see. And what I'm going to do then is, while this Fortschritt is doing this field, oh, mind you, I've only got... Oh, God. Made a mistake, didn't I? Got rid of the farm tech, the other farm tech, because I thought, yeah, get a bigger joss scheme, it'll do the job, but it's too big. Can you believe I got it for the wood chips, but it's too big for unloading to these harvesters. I thought, if I get another harvester going on field 11, the Bison, I've only got one small trailer. If I buy another one again, people are going to be like, he's lost his mind. Actually, I might get the let's have a look. Let's get an Agroliner. I'm not getting a swivel axle. Let's get a fixed 21,000 litres. Hopefully that's not going to be too high. Main colour. Oh, main colour. No, let's just leave it standard, I think. Standard white tyres, yeah. White or colour. Design, let's go colour. Don't know what difference that's going to make. 27,000. Right, we've got a new trailer. So, leave this one here in the field. I'm going to go and get the other harvester of the Bison, take it over to 11. Let's do a bit of multitasking. I normally do kind of one job at a time. That said, that's going to do 2 strips and be full again, isn't it? So I'm going to be backwards and forwards, but, you know, let's get this harvesting done. Turn and burn these fields and make money, people. That's what it's all about. That and fun, obviously, enjoying yourself, you know. That's kind of the point of the game, isn't it? Oh, just listen. Every time. Oh, sounds awesome. Sight turning circle, look at that, turns on a sixpence. Awesome. Right, let's get this out to field 11. Then we'll go and pick up our new Agroliner trailer and see where we go from there. I've just suddenly thought, what crop did I put in field 11? Was that for sunflowers? This could be a bit dicey, couldn't it? Field 11 was... Oh no, canola, that's alright. So I thought I haven't got the right header if it's sunflowers. I don't think I've done any sunflower yet, have I? Albert E has a nearly full grain tank. Of course he has. It's very hard to be quiet past this fisherman because these are quite noisy harvesters, let's be honest. I'd imagine that other Fiat ruined his day. Probably didn't catch anything. You could hear that thing for miles. Full grain tank, helper. Awesome. Slight squeak on the brakes. Right, off you go. Lots of running backwards and forwards. Well, seeing as I was already over this way, well, I wasn't, the tractor was. Why not pick it up with this? Seems silly driving another tractor over here to drive it back again when this one was already over by the woodland, so to be fair, this one may have been better over the other field because it's a larger capacity. One of them's nearly got a full grain tank. Probably the bison. Oh, it could be the other one again, I don't know. Either of them really. Canola's yield is not normally as high as barley, is it? I'm trying to think. I don't think it is. I wonder if you can get like track conversion. That was really high pitched and squeaky. Whether you can get like track conversions, you know, I don't suppose if someone's got an old Fiat like this, financially it probably wouldn't be a sound investment. But I wonder if you can convert them like to the new rubber track designs and those kind of things to make them quieter and probably a bit lighter and stuff, I would imagine as well. But I guess the point being that that would be expensive and probably a complete waste of time. Yeah, the other one's full again, this one isn't. Oh, it's just got a narrow ahead, this one, hasn't it? Although I can empty it on the next turnaround. Light is flashing, so he's nearly there, beacon. Let's get alongside it, shall we? Hope it's not, this trailer's not too high for it. Should it really? Avoid that little bit there. Don't really damage the crop now. Look at this guy, it's at 9. I'm only just about keeping up with the harvester. Oh dear, that's just about the right height, isn't it? Look at that, perfect. So perfect. It's working anyway. That's the main thing. Whoa! Turn the wrong way. Whoa! I'm going to drive through that. Right, okay, what I'm going to do is I'm going to commandeer control of that and just clear up that bit there before it'll carry on going, it'll miss it completely. I'll have to come all the way back across the field to get it. Not that it's a massive field, but it'll just save a bit of time with it. I suppose it's one of the only reasons I don't normally multitask in my episodes, and I might well have to when I do Lone Oak Farm, because that's going to be a big harvest, is that to try and get 2 fields done in one episode can often be quite hard without doing time lapses or jump cuts and those kind of things, then you don't always see the completion of a job in one episode. And I just feel, I know when I watch videos, not you don't feel cheated, you know what I mean? But you know, you're kind of watching, and you want to see the job done, the task finished, and you kind of watch all the way through and find actually not going to. It's going to go into the next one. I know it kind of gets you. You're going to keep watching. You move on, and you get. I'm going to watch the next one then because I want to see what happens. But I don't know. It's just me. Right, let him carry on. Let's go next to the other one. I was so trying to get to this before it stopped, but I was too busy with the other one. Yeah, 15,000, we're full. Wow, okay, right. I'm going to get more of this than I thought. So, let's get back to the yard. We're going to be looking at maybe 30,000 litres. Or maybe not, actually, we're over halfway, aren't we? And it's a different angle on the other side, so what do we reckon? 20, 22,000 maybe? Maybe. Oh, the other one's full as well. Oh no, is that the one? I was just doing is nearly. Oh. Don't multitask, people, it's bad for your health. Not bad. Is it stopped? Or is it going to turn around the wrong way? Yes, of course it is. Ah, my fault. Right, okay. Whoa, way too close. Way too close. That's better. That's more like it, okay. I don't know, you know, we might... Maybe I'm just hoping. Empty again. Well, that's field 9 complete. Let's just get the pipe out and unload. I think we are going to get 15,000, so that'll be about 30,000 altogether. I've also taken the liberty of getting the fields ready for turning. We've got slurrying as well, so this is proper full-on multitasking. The other field, there's a tiny little strip left to do. The Bison's doing it now. That's going to work out about 10-11,000 litres of canola. Actually, I might just stop this for a minute because it's not really level, is it? I don't like the fact that it starts the slurry coming out before those nozzles have even hit the floor. So you're already using slurry before you've actually started slurrying, which is a bit of a weird one. Right, let's jump in here. Let's get the pipe out. And let's see what we end up with. Actually, this is pretty full, isn't it? This will be interesting. I think we're going to get more than 15, aren't we? And it'll be full and we won't be able to do anything about it. Yep. We'll just come back and empty the harvester again, aren't we? We certainly are. So we did get more than 30,000. What I'm going to do is move the harvester. That way the slurrying can be finished and that'll be this field done. It used one full tank and I've had to refill again for this field. I'm seriously considering buying a tanker and a truck so we can go backwards and forwards and get slurry from the slurry buy point. I know I leased it before and somebody did suggest why did you get the fill container when you could have just bought the 60,000 litre tanker, which is bigger anyway, and had that. I think I said at the time I just wanted to do something a bit different. I wanted it to be, you know, I hadn't really used it very often, the fill containers, and I thought I'd use a fill container. That said, I may well, because it'll be easier for moving them back and forwards. How much is that actually? Just remind myself. It's only 25,000, isn't it? I think, which we can definitely afford. The farm can afford the tanker. It is 25,000. So we can afford that for 60,000 litres. Now I could use that with the dolly and a tractor, couldn't I? Then I haven't got to buy a truck. I don't know if I've still got the. I don't think I've still got. Oh, I've got the tractor turno. Oh yeah, it's 118,000. So that's a lot of money, isn't it? That's the cheapest option at the moment that I've got installed. So I could just. I don't know whether or not, in all honesty, whether the Fenton pull it. Might be worth a try, because if it does, that might be a good solution. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to get this off and running. I'm going to put all this in storage, put it away. Field 9 is now done. Field 11 is almost finished. 17 is ready to be reseeded from the last episode. And we have come to the end of this episode. I hope you've enjoyed it. If you have, give us a like. If you don't subscribe yet, please do. If you want to leave a comment, feel free. If you want to share this video, then please don't stop there. And please be my guest. Whatever you should choose to do. Thanks for watching.